After you learn what to do, now it's about how do you do it, right? That's character, that's perspective, that's disposition. Like, how do you do it? After you learn what to do, now it's about how do you do it, right? It's like the difference between expectation and standard, right? It's a lot of people got a lot of expectations right now of y'all because of the success that y'all had last year. A lot of people, expectations. Man, forgive me, expectations, external, standard, that's personal. Like, I got a personal standard with how I live my life, man. I got a standard with how I work every single day, man. I got a standard with the type of father I am every single day. I got a standard the type of husband I am. I got a standard with how I play ball. I got a standard with how I represent my family. I got a standard with how I go about my business. I got a standard with how I live my life. Expectation, you can have that. I got a standard that everything I touch, everything I do, I want to do it a certain way.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me now? Now. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
Would you rather get tackled by Ray Lewis or have to tackle Derrick Henry?
Oh, man.
Sanchez throws middle. What a shot by Lewis on Dustin Keller. As the ball arrived, shoulder pad level and down, so there's no penalty.
See if you can hear this. This is a hard knock. The master of disaster, 15 years he's been lighting people up over the middle.
And a perfectly clean hit.
Well, I ain't gonna lie. I'm hitting hell out of Derrick Henry.
You're going to hit Derrick Henry. That's a big boy.
I'm hitting Derrick.
There's already been one safety in this half. Drive starts at the 1 and looking for a little breathing room, and they get that and plenty more. Derrick Henry still going. Stays in bounds. He might go 99 yards for the touchdown. Unbelievable. Well, you're going to see that Jaguars, they collapse on that left side, and Derrick Henry's just able to find a little bit of a crease, and then he's able to get down that sidelines, 99 yards. Images of Tony Dorsett on Monday Night Football right there.
I didn't hear you, bro. I ain't getting talking about Ray Lewis. I'm clipping him. I'm going straight for the leg.
Oh, yeah, I'm going to knock him clean. This 300 pounds, I'm going to hit him like a train.
Chance to watch the Buffaloes win over TCU?
Yes, I definitely got a chance to watch that one.
What was your impressions of the win?
My impression was they can play ball, and not to everybody just to brag or not, but that boy Travis Hunter is the real deal, and hopefully I can block for Shadir Sanders one day. Maybe it might not be now, but he could be in the league also, but he's going to go also.
All right. Have you talked to Coach Prime yet? Have you had a chance to actually talk one-on-one with him?
We haven't spoken yet. My contact has mostly been Tim Brewster, Coach O'Boyle, the whole recruiting specialist. They all just made a point to me that if you're serious about us, we're serious about you. So they reached out again. They kind of came a little bit later in my recruitment process, but they got a shot. They always have a shot. It's Prime. You can't say no.
Yeah, you got to believe in Coach Prime. You know, having the opportunity to play with somebody who done it at the highest level, gold jacket level. Very few can say they did that. You know, I got 2 Heisman candidates, you know, Shedeur Sanders, Travis Hunter.
You do.
They're amazing. You know how they go. Yeah, man, and if you ain't rocking with us and you say you're a dog and you claim you're a dog, why you not coming to Colorado?
There you go.
Why you not helping somebody who look like you?
Thank you.
Headed to the office. Colorado football to win the national championship today. Today is a step forward. It's a big day.
Rome wasn't built overnight. The bus wasn't built overnight. We're gonna make history. Make history. We believe, do you? Oh, the start of the Natty Run, baby. How can you not be excited about National Signing Day? We addressed the need. We got better on both sides of the ball up front. We're going to be able to protect the 2024 Heisman, and it's going to be a great day. Yeah, it's going down.
The #1 offensive lineman who was committed to Colorado. Remember, committed on Undisputed with Skip and the guys and did the whole thing. And now has not signed and will not sign on Wednesday. And it looks like there are a couple of big players involved, Maryland being one of them, Oregon being another, that are making a big push late to get Jordan Seaton. Let's call it what it is. When a player flips or when there is a push from a team late, what does that mean? That obviously means NIL dollars. Okay, like that's pretty clear. Don't begrudge the players that one bit. And if they want to play in that world, then absolutely go ahead and play in that world. I think that the hard part from a coaching perspective and from a program perspective is that nobody can sign until that day. So the volume of players that you're trying to herd is at times like catching butterflies, herding cats. It's difficult because everybody's getting calls and there's a bag man ready to show up at everybody's doorstep. So these last few hours, like they take years off of these coaches' lives, and these coaches hate it. And in a lot of ways, rightly so. But again, I'm not begrudging the players who want to play that game and who want to derive leverage or use that leverage. Then they should, and they should be able to, because again, their commodity is their talent. And the university, the program, those teams and those coaches, they need that talent in a lot of ways in order to be as successful as they want to be. Well, if that's your leverage, then use it. Any one of us listening right now, and I'm included in this, are looking for opportunities in our professional life to use leverage. Of course we are. So So we should not begrudge these kids and players and young men. I should call them young men. I shouldn't call them kids. These young men, the opportunity to do that. When you have leverage in your life, exercise it. Of course. You know, I hope I get a chance to do it someday. I hope you get a chance to do it someday.
Hard, right? Snap. I know I can win this shit too. By the way, boss man, appreciate you. Congrats on signing with Colorado.
Let's go. Let's go, Bus. We coming.
Jordan Seaton was born on June 19th in Washington, D.C., the capital city, formerly the District of Columbia, and commonly called either Washington or D.C. D.C. is also the federal district of the United States and is located between Maryland and Virginia on the east bank of the Potomac River. In 2021, Jordan said on the news, "The major factor on what university I choose, my mom and two brothers, play a part of making my final decision. Family comes first." Jordan has two younger brothers, Jeremiah and John. Jeremiah Seaton is a running back and safety at James Hubert Blake High School, the class of 2025.
I'm Jeremiah Seaton, you're watching DMV Gridiron. Jeremiah Seaton, class of 25. I'm running back and strong safety. Offensively, we was having great blocks up front for me to make the right reads and scoring the touchdown. Defensively, all we had to do was stop the run, and then that would win us the game. We knew from the jump that we was going to win the game. Hey, shout out to my mom, shout out to my dad, and D-Money. And yeah, I'm Jeremiah Seaton, you're watching DMV Gridiron.
Jordan Seaton played his first 3 years of varsity football for Coach Pat Ward at St. John's College High School. Jordan transferred to the prestigious IMG Academy and played for Coach Billy Miller for his senior season.
At IMG, one of the best places on earth for sports. That's because it's always played here at a high level, and you better believe IMG is competing for another national championship. Let's go back to 2020, where all the Ascenders did was earn perfection, earn another championship trophy, a national championship. Fast forward to 2023, where the Ascenders are looking to do the same. Here's what Coach Miller tells me.
We're just going to take it half by half and game by game.
IMG Academy is a national football powerhouse, and their campus is right here on the Sun Coast. First-year head coach Billy Miller's background includes working with the NFL Tampa Bay Buccaneers and Rutgers University as special teams coach. He's also a kicking expert. He says his team's approach this season is game by game. IMG is 4-0.
Yeah, just undefeated, and again, we're just going to take it 1 week at a time.
Up next for IMG, a non-district road game at Bartram Trails. Reporting from IMG in Bradenton, I'm James Hill with ABC 7, your local station.
What's their message been like to you about how they need you in this class, what you can do for them?
Their message to me has been I'm basically a priority. I can come in and not going to tell me I can start, but if I do what I keep doing and do what I know how to do and keep learning the game, I could definitely come in and make some big changes for the program.
Have you been able to have any conversation with Coach Heupel?
Not yet. I haven't been able to talk to him yet.
As you go through this process, obviously you've got visits set for the fall, and those are going to be important. You said you'll be a later guy. What's important to you, as you work toward a decision?
What's important to me is family's a big thing with me. People, I got my mom, 2 brothers, so there's going to be a family thing. If they win them over, they got me, basically. So I want to say family and tradition. Tradition is everything to me. I'm not really into the building a new program thing, starting over, stuff like that. I want to go somewhere where they have success, and they have success with my position in particular. And yes, sir, that's pretty much it.
As you look at Tennessee, final question here on the Vols for you. As you look at Tennessee, when you kind of see the success that they've had at the quarterback position with Hendon Hooker last fall, Joe Milton getting off-season hype this fall, Nico Iamaleava, 5-star quarterback, #1 player in last year's class, kind of in the wings. Is that something that appeals to you, knowing that quarterback plays there and there's such an emphasis on it, and you're the, maybe the piece of the puzzle that keeps that moving?
Yeah, I actually like that they always have a good quarterback. Having a good quarterback for me is a big thing. I love pass pro, and they like I said, they 15-yard flats, not 15-yard flats, 15-yard posts, 20-yard post corners. I'm a big pass pro guy. I love pass pro. So them being a pass-first offense, they do run the ball, but with them being a pass-first offense, they definitely have a great shot.
Jordan, thanks for your time.
Yes, sir.
Currently listed as 6'5" and 285 pounds, Jordan Seaton dropped considerable weight in his junior year of high school after once weighing over 330 pounds.
Why didn't you quit? Just being real with you, Fred, I wasn't raised like that. I could lose everything, bro, and I'ma still scrap. That's just how I was raised. That's how my mother raised me. And so even when my career ended, I was raised a certain way to do the right thing in spite of. My whole life, I never had everything I felt I needed, right? I always felt like I was going against the odds my whole life. And so I'm comfortable there, right? Whereas most cats, when they in that space and place, it's very uncomfortable. I'm very comfortable in opposition. I'm very comfortable in adversity. I'm very comfortable when I don't have all the resources. I'm very comfortable when I lose things, because that was my life, right? It's like Bane and Batman. When Bane told Batman, you adopted the dark, I was born in it, right? And so I was very comfortable there.
The #3 interior offensive lineman in the nation has a decision to make. Jordan Seaton, a 4-star recruit in the 2024 class. He is turning heads at IMG Academy. The top programs in the country want his pledge, and we are breaking down the best fit for him. Our 24/7 Sports national recruiting analyst Brian Doan just released a story on Seaton's journey over at 247sports.com. Great story. You definitely want to go check that out. But we're going to break down some of Seaton's tape. So Smoke Dixon joining me now in studio. And Smoke, you're really familiar with Jordan Seaton, having him from the D.C. area. He's a top 100 player, still uncommitted, but from the tape you've watched, what makes him so special?
Oh, man, Jordan Seaton, athletically gifted. Checks all the boxes, right? So I got 4 categories that Jordan checks, right? He passes the eye test, right? Physically, athletically, and his flexibility, supreme. Second, dominant in the run game. Dominant in the run game, right? Also dominant in the pass game, and has a high character in terms of a football player playing the offensive line position, right? So we just jump in the first one. 6'5", 300 to 322 pounds, 34.5-inch arms, 10-inch hands, 83 wingspan. I mean, he's covering the earth looking like that, right? Then you go back and you look at his athletic ability in terms of his ability to flex and getting down in the stance and have all his cleats in the ground and ready to play football. Then if you check out the run game, you go to it. This first step, get off. You see the guy quickly gets into players, knocks them back and creates a lot of movement at the point of contact. Then when you get to it, the second level, he now has the ability to create and sustain the blocks at the second level just because of his athletic ability. As you can see, getting to the player, knocks him all the way, drives it, and he finishes the guy on the sideline. Now, here's the thing. Officials and everybody on the sideline, look out. You see him get into the stance, get out of it, power, drive, sustainability, 10-inch hands, and finishes at the second level. Here we go. Now we're talking about second level dominance. Gets into him, finish him, drives, finish him. Everybody look out on the sideline, even the coolers, because he's dumping everybody over there as well too. Then we get into the second level, right? See him at the second level, sustained blocks, has a feet, finish, drives into the ground. He's trying to bury that guy, steps over him. That's a dog mentality that you want at that second level. Finish, drive. You don't rarely hear and see guys being able to do that at the second level. That's second level production. And then we're gonna get to the ability to pull, locate, finish, attach, and seal at the end of the play, and stay on his feet. Ladies and gentlemen, big people that can stay on their feet, that's showing you the sheer athleticism. He's top 2, top 3 at his position in terms of athleticism. Finish, pulls, get up in there, finish, squares it away, still on his feet, looking for some more work. And then let's get to the third level, right? Not there, redirects, finish, and he's running. This looks like a offensive running back, receiver, finishing it on the plays. This is Trent Williams-like, Laremy Tunsil-like. That's sheer athleticism, speed, agility, play at the third level. So we got first level, second level dominance, and also third level, and the ability to finish with all of that. Okay, now we get to the pass game dominance, 3 overall. Having the ability to slide, make the defender run the hump, finish. Look, good hand placement, finish. Then we go to the next set, the ability to now sit down, anchor, right, and finish with a get on the ground. That's the dog mentality that all recruiters and offensive line coaches are looking for. Someone that is willing to finish the defender every single time on the ground. Quick hand flash, finishes them again. Then you say, hey, listen, last and most likely, what you want to see out of an offensive lineman, and we talk about high football character, and in terms of wanting to finish the defender through the end zone. You always hear coaches say, echo to the whistle. To the whistle, you want to see this guy gets punished. And he takes him all the way down there. Hold on. I'm going to finish you off right there. That's Jordan Seaton in a nutshell. Right. Looks a part, plays a part in the run game, plays a part in blocking, but also has a football mentality and the ability to finish at every single level. Ladies and gentlemen, that's your best offensive lineman in this 2024 class.
Yeah, that was impressive. Thanks for the tape breakdown. Saw a lot of pancakes, and he can be quick on the feet, checks all 4 of your boxes. So a lot of schools after him. Let's look at a couple of them. He lucked out. He was at a great game last week in Colorado State. He was there on an unofficial visit. Now, I'll just say the Buffs could use a boost to the O-line. They're one of the worst in the country in pressure rate, 16 sacks allowed, second worst in the country. So I'm sure they would love his services. But how do you see him fitting into the Prime culture?
Well, the first thing is Coach Prime. He fits in that culture because he's a dog. He's a finisher. He embodies the culture that Coach Prime is trying to establish out there in Colorado.
On October 18, 2023, it was announced that Jordan Seaton had earned 5-star status in the latest ESPN 300 update. The IMG Academy offensive tackle has been dominant this season and is now the top-ranked offensive lineman in the country. Jordan Seaton went up 72 spots to number 19 in the ESPN 300.
The updated rankings are out, and we have some new 5-stars. Dave Barry alongside National Recruiting Director Adam Gorney. And the new 5-star we're talking about right now, Gorney, Jordan Seaton, offensive tackle. Tell me about him and why you guys bumped him up to that 5th star.
Yeah, he was already the #1 offensive lineman in the country, but there were no 5-stars, and now he is one of them. He just dominated in his senior year physically, just got after it against everybody. It was clear that he was not only just more powerful, but also had that nimbleness, the athleticism that we're looking for in sort of today's offensive lineman. We had also sort of discussed whether he was an offensive tackle or an offensive guard over the long term. And we kind of came to the conclusion that it really doesn't matter. He's just a dominant player anywhere you put him, and he plays with a mean streak. We love that. He's still uncommitted. I think Alabama is still very much in the picture. He was at Ohio State over the weekend. We're still waiting to hear how that went and where he thinks the Buckeyes land here. Tennessee is sort of an outlier. Colorado's been in there, but I doubt it. So this could kind of come down to an Alabama-Ohio State battle. I think the Crimson Tide lead. Wherever he lands, though, they're getting an offensive lineman who not only has toughness, physical presence, wants to be tough-nosed kind of guy, but is also athletic and that position versatility. So you put all that together in a pot and you get Jordan Seaton and you get a 5-star offensive lineman.
Jordan helped IMG to a 10-0 record during his senior year, including wins against St. Joseph's Prep, ranked number 9 nationally, and St. Francis Academy, ranked number 47 nationally. He helped St. John's College High School to a 20-6 record, including 2 WCAC championships during the 2021 and 2022 seasons. He participated in the 2020 FBU Freshman All-American Bowl. He earned Max Prep's first-team All-American honors following his sophomore, junior, and senior seasons at St. John's College High School. Jordan has played both guard and tackle during his high school career.
You waited a little bit to sign,
Yeah.
create a little bit of drama.
Yeah.
What was kind of what was really the reason why you elected to wait and obviously weigh some of your options down the stretch?
Just make sure that decision that I was making was the right one. Because once I signed that paper, there's no going back. Like, you cannot go back. I think very few people have signed a paper and been able to go back. So just making sure I made the right decision, dot my, cross my X's, dot my T's. I think I said it wrong. I don't know the same. Still a young guy. But, things like that, just making sure I made the right decision and I felt comfortable about it.
There are schools negatively recruiting against Deion saying he's not serious. What was said to you during that, especially down the stretch?
They were saying, this is the most famous one I got. It was like, what do you want to be, a rapper or something? Like, I'm like, hey, I get what you're saying, but, bro, it was a lot of negative recruiting about him. I feel like some people don't understand that he's only been there for about, has it been a year yet?
Yeah, like a year.
It's been a year. Like, the turnaround that program had from 1-11 to where they went 5-6, 5-6, like 4-8, yeah. To that, it's like cool. Like, you see it, like, for example, like Coach Napier and them staff, how long they been there?
This is their second.
Second year. Same thing, like, you got to take some time. Like, Alabama wasn't Bama in 6 months. It takes time. Like, just give it like a year, another year, maybe 2 years. And that's going to be a real program that everybody's going to want to go to.
Can you tell me a little bit about your relationship with Shedeur? He was there on Friday when you sent in your stuff. You were in Miami doing some shopping, and you got this whole YouTube channel set up with him. What's your relationship like with Shedeur?
So me and Shador, we locked in. So that's kind of crazy. I did something with Hayes Foss. We did like an IG live, and then he was asking me like, what's our relationship? And then Shador was like, yeah, just troll him, tell him we're not friends and stuff like that. But like, we're really close. Me, him, Bucky, if y'all know, the older brother, like all of us, we're like a trio. So like we fit together. And you know, having a guy like that, he kind of brings the quarterback knowledge to me of like off the field, like how to carry myself. Like I just really like the Sanders family. Like they're just trying to pour all the knowledge that they have into me and also everybody around me, which is like my offensive line, quarterback, receivers, everybody's coming in. They just want to pour knowledge, and you don't really get that at a lot of different places.
How much was that watch?
It was a gift. Yes, sir. It was a gift. But this is really nice. You know what they say, like, sit there. Yes, sir.
Drop the ammo cans right here. Pick up the grenade. Try to hit my Marine right there. You got it. Grenade. Try to hit my Marine right there. 5 push-ups. Let's go. Finish. Grenade. All right, great. Hit. 5 push-ups. 5 push-ups. 5 push-ups. 1, 2, 3, 4. Easy day. Easy day. Let's go. Let's go. Build different! Yeah! 67. Better every day. Better every day.